efforts to identify all 179 victims of the air tragedy continue as the bereaved families and the people across the country continue to mourn. Our correspondent Park Kun-woo is standing by down in Muan County. Now, Kun-woo, you are at one of the main joint memorial altars set up down there, right?
That's true, Dami. I'm currently at one of the main joint memorial altars around 5 kilometers away from the airport at the Muan Sports Complex in Muan-gun County, southwest part of the country. Mourners across all age groups have been arriving at the site since early this morning to mourn the 179 lives lost in South Korea's deadliest plane accident after thousands of mourners visited the site the day before. Here's what one mourner had to say.
I couldn't sleep at all yesterday because I was so sad. That's why I came here from the very early morning. I canceled all my year-end and New Year's gatherings to welcome the new year calmly.
So there are many people that are still visiting the site, and I can even hear people weeping right at this moment. A new joint memorial altar was also set up on the first floor of Muan International Airport this morning from 9 a.m. following requests from the bereaved families. There are now at least 88 memorial altars across the country, including in Gwangju City, where the majority of the passengers who lost their lives in the airplane crash were from.
Kun-woo, we have to talk about the victims. How is the process for identifying the victims of the crash coming along now?
So the identification of at least 174 out of the total 179 victims has been confirmed, while efforts to recover their personal belongings are ongoing. DNA analysis is underway to help identify the bodies of the remaining victims. Authorities had hoped the identification process would be completed by this morning, but the Transport Ministry later on said it would take a bit longer. The bodies of 90 victims are planned to be returned to their families soon. 4 bodies have already been returned to their families. Acting President Choi Sang-mok said maximum support will be provided for funerals in accordance with the wishes of the bereaved families. He also said a special inspection of all Boeing 737-800 aircrafts, the same model as the one that crashed in service in South Korea, will be conducted.
Indeed, the entire nation is grieving. In fact, the national period of mourning lasts until this Saturday. Kun-woo, what's going to happen all the year-end and New Year's events then?
That is correct. Following the national mourning period lasting until January 4th, such events have been now either canceled or has scaled down to commemorate the victims of the tragedy. For example, the annual 보신각 New Year's Eve bell ringing ceremony taking place tonight has been scaled down, with all the performances canceled and only the bell ringing program left, proceeding with a calm atmosphere, of course. Music concerts and year-end award ceremonies have been delayed or canceled as well. That's all I have for you now. Back to you, Dami.
Alrighty, that was our Park Kun-woo live from one of the memorial altars down in Muan.